Hello guys, hope you can see and hear me clearly. Lovely day to all of you. I'm going to just keep the window open where I can see the chat window. Doing multiple software things this time, so I just want to make sure that things are going fine. And so, uh, happy Teachers Day to all of you. It's a wonderful occasion. So lovely to. We want to definitely have a session on Teachers Day, and we have put together a kind of a fun session rather than something serious. I want to try another format with Kahoot. I will get there. Just before that, I'm just going to speak for 2-3 minutes to make sure that the screen is clear, the audio is clear, you can see and hear us clearly. Please do comment saying things are fine. We will jump in and start doing a slightly different session today. We want to do a session on a new kind of app that we guys, one of our guys told us about, Kahoot. Right? So this it's a lovely idea, really. And so it works like this. So we conduct an online quiz in real time or nearly real time. So I'm going to share my screen at some point of time to show you what's happening. You have to open kahoot.it, right? So and then click answers to the questions that are seen on the screen at the same time. And so how do you know it's the right game? I'll be sharing a test code, a quiz code number when I share my screen. So take that score, take that key, stick it inside kahoot.it, kahoot.it. And many thanks for the Teachers Day wishes from all of you. Extremely humbling and gratifying and thrilling to receive that. Many of us teachers, we really like, we get into teaching because we like interacting with students. We like the idea of breaking down something and telling people. And don't believe it when teachers tell you that they don't care about feedback. They do. And they really like it when somebody says, oh, you made this clear for me. This was not falling in place, and now it does. And we love that more than anything else. Voice is really low. I will amp up my volume. I don't think it's anything with the setting. I think maybe I am not loud enough. I will increase my volume. I don't want to amp the machine volume up too much, because then some noise starts creeping in. A couple of sessions ago, noise kept in, and then it was a jarring note. I don't want to take that chance either. And so, coming back to the session, I'm going to. I think one of our guys, lovely teammates from 2IM, they put in this link called kahoot.it, kahoot.it, to keep that open in a browser. I'm going to run a session on Kahoot where we're basically going to participate in a quiz. Right, so I'm going to do a very short test quiz, a very quick practice quiz, just to see whether things are fine, whether it works fine. And if it indeed works fine and you're happy with the software, we'll jump out to the real one. And so I'm going to take about 10 seconds off and then jump in and set this up. Okay, lovely. I'm just looking at the screen. I don't want to share the screen right now, so I'm just setting it up. You guys give me a lot of tech inputs. I hope I can keep all of that in. So you'll have to click on kahoot.it to get on board. And so I'm going to say classic, ready to join. I hope all of you can see my screen now. I hope the screen is shared. I'm just going to ping to my group and see whether I've done all the tech bits well. Now you've got to open kahoot.it and type in that screen. And the more of once quite a few of you start typing in that code, I will know that you have typed in, and then we can jump into the quiz. This first quiz is a demo quiz, practice quiz, Nothing more than an idea of getting familiar with the tech. Already see somebody is signed in. It's a very simple gig. They've set it up so beautifully, wonderfully. I've become a big fan of Kahoot. They've done very quite simply. They've said, okay, you can share a screen and share some quizzes, and people can answer at the same time, and then it comes out quite brilliantly. And I'm just going to wait till we hit maybe 30-40 players and then start this quiz. This is not the quiz. This is just a demo quiz to kind of showcase how this app works, how the tech works, how the software works. And so I'm going to. I think quite a few of you have signed in. You can see quite a few names here signing in, and I see some interesting nicknames. And so good that I'm gonna wait for a minute more because there are quite a few signing up coming inside right now. So best wishes to all of you. This is a lovely idea. I really liked it. I really liked it when I first saw it. I said, look, we're definitely trying this one out. And I'm gonna click start. When I click start, we're gonna go on to the quiz interface. Remember, what you see on the screen is the quiz interface where you have to answer. You see Kahoot.it interface. And so you've got to keep two tabs open. One is this screen on YouTube where my screen is shared and you can see this game pin. And then you have to keep Kahoot.it open and then jump in and do this. Right? So more players can join in, but I'm going to start because it's just a demo thing. For the real thing, we'll wait. You see some white collar fans. It's not rocket science. There's a timer on the left. You can see that. Answers keep coming in. You have to go to Kahoot.it screen and click the answers. And so obviously, this is not our quiz. Just want to do one demo quiz before we went on to the real thing. Right? I see quite a few India fans here. I'm going to assume that you marked it for fun. Fine. So I'm going to go to the next one. So many of you got it right. I got this one wrong. Lovely. Lovely. I'm going to make sure that the volume is at 0. I hope you can see me. You're back here. I'm going to check out whether the I'm just going to collect some feedback from you guys, so that you know that how this game is played, what are we going to do now. And so we're going to go to the real deal. We're going to check out how to do our own cat questions using this framework. Fine. So I hope you've got the hang of this. I hope this is good and fun. You're clear about what we're trying to do. And so I'm going to jump in, just see some feedback from you guys on YouTube. Can't join the game. You just have to get kahoot.it, kahoot.it, and then the screen. What we'll do, sometimes what happens is you can't see the quiz code number, that just disappears. So see that, look for that in the bottom or left or right, that's on the screen, and then go to kahoot.it and then jump in. It's wonderful. So I think most of you have got the hang of it. Not rocket science. It's a lot of fun. I really like the interface. I'm not yet comfortable controlling this, because sometimes I get the volume go high and the volume go low. But that's something that we can live with. Fine. The question will appear on the screen. You have to answer based on in kahoot.it. I'm going to go to the real deal, the exam, what we wanted to do, that itself. I'm going to go back and let me see. I'm going to set it up. I'm just taking a couple of minutes to set up the real quiz. Once again, the same process. Please type in that game pin in kahoot.it 2416141. A couple of things to remember now. I think we might have already got the hang of that there. Our Kahoot runs real time wonderfully well, but YouTube stream YouTube stream is on a slight delay. So remember that. Keep this in mind. What this means is that the question could have 120 seconds, but you might actually get only 110. So keep that in mind. So make sure that you don't wait for the whole thing to dial down. Answer that little bit quicker if you know the answer. So Kahoot runs real time. I am creating Kahoot and I'm seeing my screen and thinking that's how it works. But remember, this is streaming off YouTube. So my screen is shared via streaming software onto YouTube and onto your screens. In that process, there's about a 10 to 15 second delay minimum. So it's not live on an immediate basis, but live plus 15 seconds. Which means the timer will not go all the way down to 0, because it's going to switch off. The timer goes to 0, but you'll have to be little careful in attempting. Keep that in mind. So if you know the answer, click it that little bit quicker. Right? The scoring, of course, is based on accuracy and on time. And so you've got to get stuff right, and if you do it quicker, sooner, earlier, then you'll get more points for it. And so we have prizes for this one as well. This is Teachers Day indeed, so we will send across some goodies to you. Because it's a real deal, I'm going to wait for another half a minute, 1 minute for people to sign up. Somebody's saying something. Hello. Sounds good. Yeah. One more nugget of information. Please take a screenshot of this with your name stuck in, because we're all dealing with nicknames here. So I'll have to know who this is or who Batman is. And so make sure that you take a screenshot of, once the game begins, take a screenshot, either beginning or the end, or when you win, or somewhere in between. Take a screenshot of this screen with the name displayed clearly. Wonderful, guys. I'm going to start this off. We've got quite a few players. All the best. Make sure you have fun doing this. Those of you who might join in, if you join in a little late, you can still enter it. Just go to kahoot.it, stick in the game pin, you're good to go. Right? We still have people coming in, so I'm going to wait for 30 more seconds. The names are funny, and so we have got some eclectic names here. Fine. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe another 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and then we'll jump in. If I go 5-6 seconds without a new entrant, I'll take that as a cue to start. Lovely. I'm going to start now, but I'm keeping the game open so people can jump in even later on. Fine. All set, go. Lovely. This is a lovely, lovely question. Lovely idea in remembering that you don't jump to one right answer, that you have to make sure that you've covered all possibilities. Fine. So next one. Best wishes. Lovely. This one's much better. Results wise. Lovely question. Want to move on to the next one. Quickly. Ready, guys. We have new winners, new leaders. It's all good. So that me is not me, by the way. I'm not attending the answer. Someone else has nicknamed themselves me. Next one. Lovely, quite an even split across 4 choices, which is not good news. But this is a very tough question. Fine, it's a very tough question. So it's time consuming as well. There's time pressure. Fine. Sometimes I think CAT should conduct the exam like this. So the tick, 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 tick sound when people are answering, that's unnerving. And you can see so many people are answering this question and you're looking and staring at the screen. And that noise is unnerving. The music is also very, very suspenseful. And so, good. See this one. See the dashboard. Up 108 places. AAA is the highest climber. Fine. So your performance is AAA rated. Fine. Wonderful. So this is some interesting thing here. So we've got. I think the leaderboard has changed pretty much completely at the end of each question. I think it might firm up once we go towards the end of the quiz, but right now it's still churning. And so someone who's joining now might still end up winning it. So anyone who's looking at the screen now, hit kahoot.it, put that game pin 241641. We're good to go. And so back to suspenseful music. That lovely music change of the last 10 seconds also very unnerving. This is a lovely question. That idea, that very definition of that idea, A is x% more than B and is x% of sum of A plus B, sum of A and B. That is the underlying idea of what is called as a golden ratio. And root 5 plus 1 by 2, root 5 minus 1 by 2, 1.62. So it's one of those ratios that are purportedly found in a lot of places in real life. The Fibonacci series ratios that. So it's a lovely idea. There's a little bit of mathematical history sitting inside that. So I could scroll down here and then do this. I'm not able to. I think that's for the user screen. I'm going to go to the next screen. Let's see if something new comes up on the leaderboard. Seven players just hit answer streak 3. Brilliant. So you guys are warming up to this. So I'll blame not getting the first one right for not knowing the interface well enough. Right. So lovely. I'm just going to go to the next one. I'm feeling bad that I'm not able to play this game. This is a lovely game. I think I'll enjoy it if I were playing this as well. I'm going to go to the next question. I think total of 8 questions. So I think we've done 4 more to go. Sorry, I forgot accompanying music. Lovely. I think there's something funny with the scoring here. I'll come back to this one. We'll come back to this one. The next one. Lovely. Another good question. Very interesting question. We'll discuss these questions right at the end. I'm going to rush through two more questions. I don't want to reduce the momentum. Now we're seeing the leaderboard kind of firming up, which is good. We're going to up 124 places. Aman is the highest climber. Well done, Aman. Let's see, we can jump up and carry on with this. Lovely. This seems to have gone off much better. Good question. Again, we'll discuss this also. Let's go to the leaderboard. The leaderboard seems to have firmed up. Arco has climbed up a lot, which is good. The 3, 4, 5 slots are now tight. Now seconds will matter. And so for 3, 4, 5 positions, let's jump in and see if we can have a go at this one. Last question. All the best. Lovely. Well, once again, good mix of answers, but I'm glad that more people have got the right answer than anything else. Fine. Lovely. Now is the moment of truth. I'm going to check. I'm going to click on next. Be ready, guys. Who come top three? Great. Fine. So make sure that you take a screenshot and send us that along with your address. To you can reach out to us. There are plenty of fora for that, and we will send across some gift to you guys. See the podium. 444. Wood. Jake Peralta. Darth Vader. Wonderful, guys. I think this issue, guys, there was one issue with one of the questions. I think that the question was fine. It's a beautiful question, but I think the answer choice was wrong. So it's very likely that you've got 8 out of 8, 8 out of 8, and 7 out of 8 wrong. We'll fix it. I don't think it changes the podium in any way. Apologies for the mix-up in the numbers. We will send you some gifts. We will nothing fancy, maybe some diamond necklace or something like that. Just kidding. I'm going to go back to the screen and have a chat with you guys and then see what else we can do for the rest of the day. Lovely. So I'm going to remove this. Wonderful. I hope you can now see me clearly. I'm going to have a chat and then see if I can set this up to see if we can solve these questions. Actually, we wouldn't be 2 IM if we didn't finally try to do some teaching in a session as well. So I'm not going to give detailed solutions because you've been doing this with some buzz, and I don't want to take away the buzz by doing detailed solutions. These can be found. You Google them, you can find the solutions. I hope you guys know. Okay, the top 10 guys, you've got good scores, please take screenshots. So because we might do a round of checkup and then come back to that. I'm getting a message from our forum saying don't have questions for just the top 5, not just the top 3. More of you guys, please take the screenshot and send it out to us. We will keep that in mind. We will keep the top 10 in mind when we are giving out our prizes. Many thanks for participating. I thought it was a lovely exercise. So there's Jake Peralta already claiming the prize. It's brilliant. Please do send it out to us. You can find out. Please send us your screenshots if you finish the top 5, top 8, top 9. We will review that. We haven't got much lined up. This is a more a fun exercise than anything else. So I'm glad you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I felt bad that I myself could not participate in this because it seems like a lovely thing to do. Click on answers and see how we are doing. I was joking around in our office saying this is how we should. They should probably conduct the cat. That'll be phenomenal, and people will jump up and down rank answers, and there'll be a dashboard and scorecard immediately. This is not the best way to study. And obviously, you can study and learn and go step by step methodically, see an answer, see the solution. That's the best way to learn. But the odd hit like this is going to be brilliant because it just the buzz is phenomenal, very nice. And many congratulations for those of you who have come in the top 10, top 15, which is brilliant. Hats off, you've been preparing well, you're going in the right direction because this is classic intense. I think the guys who answered some of the questions right were just answering it straight away. So they not only knew the stuff, they probably had a degree of familiarity with the question. Right? I quite enjoyed myself. I had breaks, so I had to fill my time, but I quite enjoyed the music, the buzz, the way of thinking about looking at how many people are answering in that moment. I would have loved to have another screen with a Kahoot thing thrown in where I could have also jumped in and tried to answer. But this is no pain bigger than coming fourth right now. Tell me about it, friend. This is a general happy quiz, so it's not the end of the world. So fourth is good. Fourth is better than anything after fourth. Fine. So this is not the end of the world. Lovely guys. I'm gonna flip, and as I said, we wouldn't be 2 IM if we didn't try to teach something at the end of the session like this. So I'm going to set up a class just to very quickly recap these questions. Fine. So I'm going to slip out of this mode. Oops. Hello. Yep, I hope I have fixed that. Sorry about this. You had to go through a period of just. Hello. I hope you guys can see the audio. I'm just gonna go back to display capture. I think the audio is clear. My device is saying the audio is clear, so I'm gonna wait for another 5 seconds. Sorry about this toing and froing. I hope the audio is fine now, that you can hear me now. I gathered that you could either hear me or see me, but for some reason the streaming software is not letting us do both at the same time. I think I fixed it. It was not much to fix. I'm just hoping I fixed it. Hopefully it is working. I'm going to just check back with the guys. Works now. Brilliant. Can hear. I think he's saying I can hear now, sir. It says it's here no. Anyway, I'm going to jump in and start solving this. And I seem to have misplaced. 3-digit number ABC has 3 factors. How many factors does 6-digit number ABC have? How many factors does any number have if it is factorized as p power a into q power b into r power c, where p, q, r are prime? Then number of factors is a plus 1 into b plus 1 into c plus 1. So this question is effectively a question where it says prime factorize this. ABC has 3 factors. Only number that has 3 factors, only type of number that has 3 factors is square of a prime. So 4 has 3 factors, 9 has 3 factors, 25 has 3 factors, 49 has 3 factors. And so I'm looking for square of a prime. And so ABC is a 3-digit number, so it could be 121, 121. It could be 169, 169. That could be ABC, or 17 square, 289, 289. Now this can be written as 289 into 1001. 1001, you should know this, is 7 into 11 into 13. And so, or this number is 17 square into 7 into 11 into 13. Fine. So how many factors are there? 2 plus 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1 plus 1. 3 into 2 into 2 into 2, 24 factors. Wait a minute, is that the only scenario? This is where the question becomes lovelier. If it were 1 to 1, 1 to 1, it's going to be 1 to 1 into 7 into 11 into 13. 1 to 1 is 11 square. There's already 11 sitting here. This is going to become 11 cube into 7 power 1 into 13 power 1. Or that will have 4 into 2 into 2, 16 factors. Both of these are possible, or this is the right answer. So if you have thought about 1 to 1, 1 to 1 only, you're going to get one answer. 289, 289 only, you're going to get another answer. You have to have worried about both and mark C. That's a lovely question because there are 2 juicy wrong answers. You can fall into either pot and then get it wrong. So be switched on and look for these kind of traps. How many positive integers are there from 0 to 1000 that leave a remainder of 3 on division by 7 and a remainder of 2 on division by 4? And numbers of the form 7n plus 3. So it's either 3, 10, 17, 24, 31, 38, 45, 52, something like that. Or it's the form 4k plus 2. Just 2, 6, 10, 14, 18, 22, 26, etc. We want to find how many are there on both of these lists. The first number on both of these lists is 10. From 10, every 7th number is on the first list. From 10, every 4th number is on the second list. Or from 10, every 28th number will be on both lists. Or 38 will be on both lists. 30, 34, 38. We're not done yet. We need to still find out how many numbers are there. So 10, 38, 66, and all that. We're looking for a number 28k plus 10. This is 28 into 0 plus 10. 28 into 1 plus 10. Fine. So 1000 divided by 28 goes 3 times. 84, 160 goes 5 times. 140, 20 remaining. 28 into 35 is 980, or 28 into 35 plus 10, 990 sits on this list. All the way from 0 to 35, or there are 36 numbers on this list. Lovely. So we're trying to create 7n plus 3 numbers of this type, 4k plus 2 numbers of this type. Other way of thinking about it is if a number of the form 7n plus 3 and 4k plus 2, it is going to be of the form 28p plus 10. You should be able to know how to find this. This is roundabout way of kind of alluding to or referring to Chinese remainder theorem. And Chinese remainder theorem tells you that it is possible to do this. It doesn't directly give you a method to do this. That is just filling trial and error and completing this. Right? So 36 numbers are there on that list. Let's show this one again. Just ping back and check that things are fine. The last comment I've got is audio is going up and down a bit. I will scream so that even in the down part you can still hear. How many values can natural number n take if n factorial is a multiple of 2 power 20 but not of 3 power 20? I'm going to worry about 2 power 20 first. Right? So take a random number, 10 factorial. The highest power of 2 that will sit here is 10 by 2, 5, plus 5 by 2, 2, 2 by 2, 1, which is 2 power 8, too small. What do you think about 20 factorial? Highest power of 2 that will sit here is 10 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1, 2 power 18. So 20 factorial is a multiple of 2 power 18. 22 factorial is a multiple of 2 power 19. 24 factorial, there are 3 2's coming here, it will be a multiple of 2 power 22, but 2 power 20 will come in. That's all we care about. So if n is 24 upwards, it will satisfy this criteria. For 3 power 20, we need to obviously go to a higher number. I'm going to straight away say, let me try 36. 36 by 3 is 12. 12 by 3 is 4. 4 by 3 is 1. 12 plus 4, 16 plus 1, 17. 3 power 17. So 36 factorial is a multiple of 3 power 17. 37, 38 will not give us anything. 39 factorial will give us 3 power 18. 42 factorial will give us 3 power 19. 45 factorial will take us to 3 power 21. But we are looking only till 3 power 20. So less than or equal to 44 satisfies this condition. 45 factorial onwards, it becomes a multiple of 3 power 20. So we're looking for numbers 24 upwards, but less than 45. 24, 25, 26, all the way till 44. This is a set of 21 numbers which is here. Maybe I should check those choices and include 20 in the choice list. Very often we think 24 to 44, there are 20 numbers. 24 to 44, if you include both of them, there are 21 natural numbers. Keep that in mind. A is x% more than B, and B is x% the sum of A and B. Right? So I'm going to do this. Instead of x%, I'm going to call it as y, and a proportion of y. And we'll solve for the percentage later on. Right? Or A is x% more than B. A equals B into 1 plus y. And B, A is x% more than B, and x% of the sum of A and B is y times A plus B. Fine. So A equals B times 1 plus y, or y is a fraction. So x%, I'm calling it as y. Right? You can call it x%, it doesn't matter. 1 plus x%, x% of. I don't like the percentage symbols, I'm taking a bipassal rule. Right? A is, so moving this side, A minus x% of A is x% of B. A into 1 minus x% is x% of B. A is B times 1 plus x%. 1 plus x% into 1 minus x% of B is x% of B. 1 plus y into 1 minus y is y, or 1 minus y square is y, or we are solving for y square plus y minus 1 is equal to 0. Right, so, or y square plus y plus 1 by 4 equals 1 plus 1 by 4. I'm completing the square here. I'm taking this minus 1 this side. I'm adding 1 by 4 so that we can get y plus half whole square equals 5 by 4. Or y plus half is root 5 by 2, not just root 5 by 2, plus or minus root 5 by 2. Y is minus 1 plus root 5 by 2, or minus 1 minus root 5 by 2. This doesn't work. This works. Root 5 is 2.24. 2.24 minus 1, 1.24 by 2 is 0.62. 0.62 is 62%. Root 5 is 2.24. Minus 1 is 1.24 by 2. It's a lovely number. The 0.62's reciprocal is 1.62. Then 0.62 into 1.62 is 1. The ratio other way around. It's called the golden ratio, root 5 plus 1 by 2. It's a root 5 minus 1 by 2. So it's a lovely idea. Read upon it. Read upon golden ratio. I think Raghu has told me that this is a wonderful video on, I think, number file, which talks about golden ratio. Maybe we'll put it in one of the comments. Please go through that. Again, it's a lovely question. It's a question where I'm going to pretend we did not get the answer key wrong in Kahoot. Don't worry, it's just a fun exercise, so don't sweat too much about it. It's a beautiful way of solving this. And so there is big circle. There are 4 small circles. And so I'm going to think about area of big circle. Let's say the radius of the big circle is 2. So radius of small circle would be 1. Area of big circle is pi into 2 square. Area of each small circle is pi into 1 square. Right? Now, if we add the 4 small circles, these 4, right? So we are going to double count each of these. And vis-a-vis the big circle, we're going to miss out on each of these. I'm going to say 4 small circles and link it to 1 big circle. What do I mean link it to? I'm going to make some adjustments and then get here. Or 4 small circles minus 4 times B, because I'm double counting this. If I subtract it 4 times, it will give me all of this. Plus 4 times A, these parts, equal to 1 big circle. B's are getting double counted, A's are being missed out. I'll strip out the double count. I'll add up the A's. Now 4 small circles, each has an area of pi. This one has 4 pi. This is equal to this, or 4b equal to 4a. A is to b or b is to a is 1. And lovely question. You can get all mathematical and all, try to find the area of this segment, area of this missing part and all that. But if you can think of big circles area, the sum of 4 small circles minus 4b to account for the double counts plus 4a to account for the missing area, we are good to go. Have a look at this. I'm going to take a very quick peek to see if things are fine and then come back to this. Wonderful. I think things are fine. F of x plus y is f of x into f of y for all x comma y. F of 4 is plus 3. Find f of minus 8. What can we find? We can find f of 4 plus 4. This is f of 4 into f of 4. So f of 8 is 3 into 3, 9. Which is good. We can find f of 4 plus 8. We can find f of 8 plus 8. All good. Fine. So, but how do we go to negative territory? We can say f of 4 plus 0 is f of 4 into f of 0. This is 3. 3 into f of 0, or f of 0 is 1. Now we can say f of 8 plus minus 8 is f of 8 into f of minus 8. F of 0 is f of 8 into f of minus 8. 1 equals 9 into f of minus 8, or f of minus 8 is 1 by 9. And the one function that displays this behavior is our power function. A power x plus y is a power x into a power y. If you can pick that, that again will help you answer this. How many ways can 11 identical toys be placed in 3 distinct boxes such that no box is empty? 3 distinct boxes. 11 identical toys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So which toy goes into which box doesn't matter. Only how many toys go into each box that matters. Because the toys are identical. And so I don't have to say this toy and this toy are put in A. These two are put in B. I don't have to say that. Some two are put in A, some two are put in B. So I have 11 in front of me like this. The proxy way of doing this is same. If I put a plus symbol here and a plus symbol here, I'm automatically splitting this into 3 pots. These 4 go into A. These 4 go into B. These 3 go into C. Or A4, B4, C3 is one solution. I allot them slightly differently. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I put a plus symbol here and a plus here. Then A1, B1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and C1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's another solution. So this question effectively becomes, how many ways can we put plus symbols here? There are 11 ones here. How many plus symbols can you play? There are 2 plus symbols you have to put. Where can you put them? You can put them in any of these 10 slots between the 2 plus symbols. From 10 slots, select 2, 10C2, 10 into 9 by 2, 45. Remember, when you do this, you are going to be counting 443 and 434. You're going to be counting 155 and 515. You should be counting because the boxes are distinct. 434 and 443 are different. You have to count them, which is why this method works. That's why 10C2 works. 45 is the right answer. I roll a die 4 times. In how many outcomes will each subsequent throw be greater than the previous? It's a brilliant question. I roll a die 4 times. These questions I like writing down some possible answers. 1, 2, 3, 4 works. 1, 3, 5, 6 works. 2, 3, 5, 6 works. Right, so what doesn't work? 2431 does not work. 2341 does not work. Interesting thing here, if you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 as the 4 outcomes, they could have been present in only one order. Any other order won't work. 1, 2, 3, 4 will work. 1, 2, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 1, 3, 2. None of those will work. Or any selection of 4 gives you only one sequence. You're selecting 4, that can occur only in one way. In how many ways can you select 4? 6C4, done. Nothing more than that. 6C4 is same as 6C2. 6 into 5 by 2, 3 into 5, 15. This question effectively is, from the 6 possible outcome, select 4. If you've selected 4, those 4 can appear in only one order. Whichever 4 you have selected can appear in only one order. So the different arrangements of that 4, we don't have to worry about. Select 4, the one order in which they're in ascending order, that works for us. So 6C4 or 6C2, which is 15. Wonderful. So I'm going to go back to our other screen, and hopefully things will continue to be fine. Oh, forget about display capture. I hope you can see me now clearly enough. I hope you guys had fun with the session. Apologies for that one question which we did get the solution wrong. Don't worry about it too much. It's just a fun exercise. We've got enough feedback here. Can we find answers for these questions? We have been answering these questions, these very questions. We've had solution discussion for these questions. We don't want to just have a fun exercise and leave it at that. So we want to discuss the exercise and see how it goes. And so, wonderful. Hope you've all had a good time. We're not done with this. We have one more quiz lined up. So again on Kahoot. So get ready. We're going to have one more session, but this one is more of a fun session and shorter. And we're going to have 8-10 questions, but only 1 minute each. And so try that out. I hope all of you are ready. I'm going to once again shift to Kahoot. And then come back and discuss this. And so the solution discussion was a bit fast because we spent a lot of time seeing the questions. I didn't want the session to become too long. These questions are available online. I will send you the links. You can find them. You Google them. You'll be able to find them. And these questions are present with detailed solutions inside. So you will be able to learn from that. Right? So we're going to have one more Kahoot quiz. This time I like this also. So it's a good fun exercise. So I hope you guys also enjoy it. So I'm going to set this quiz up and then I'll go right ahead and share this. And so I'm going to say play, present, classic. This one's going to be much shorter. This one we're not going to discuss any answers. You know what the way to play this is. Go on to kahoot.it, stick that pin in, and let's have some fun. This is going to be more of a fun exercise than a serious exercise. We've done enough math for the day. This is Teacher's Day, so we want to just have a little bit of a laugh at preparing for the SCAT and the whole preparation cycle gig. So I hope you guys all come on board. I'm just going to check the comment window to see if things are fine. No prizes for this one, but this is going to be a fun quiz. Only 1 minute per question, only 10 questions. We'll go at lightning speed. But this shouldn't take that much time. We've got this should be a more of a fun exercise than a serious learning exercise. But we are taking a little bit of a breather. We are on a Saturday evening, so we've done 10 questions. We've said hi, hello. We've tried a new format, all good. So we shouldn't guilt trip ourselves about having 10 minutes of fun. I think the folks from 2IIM are also going to participate in this one. And so, so guys from 2IIM, please hit kahoot.it, see if you can jump in. Sriram, if you're on, please click and jump in and participate in the quizzes. But Sriram is our he's been teaching for us for a long time, nearly 2 decades now. And so Sriram and I were classmates, not classmates, but we studied together when we were in the same class 11, class 12 when we were preparing for our JE and stuff like that. So we go back a long time. He's been taking classes for us for a long time. He was the one who said, "Look, dude, you have to try Kahoot," and we liked it, so we've jumped onto it onto the bandwagon. So this is lovely. I'm going to wait for maybe 2-3 more minutes for some more players to jump in, and then we'll start and have some fun. One or 2 minutes and then we'll start. If we go 10 seconds without new players joining in, we'll done. Team 2IIM, please jump in. Make sure that you're also jumping in and answering these questions. It's not a competition. So let's see our answers also. Lovely, guys. I'm going to start off in about 5 seconds and then we'll have this question. Very appropriately named fun quiz. I saw more answers running in for the other for the academic quiz. This you should just answer straight away, really quickly. Lovely. The 4 people who have said they'll binge watch GOT, power to you guys. Fine. So lovely. I'm going to go to the next one. The choice in blue is not a typo, by the way. That's VARC like that only. For stress on only. Lovely. I like the fact that the choices which I like are coming out on top. Lovely. Indeed, this quarter does not matter, should not matter. Good, good, good. Lovely that much of you have a lovely sense of humor. I would have definitely put it as Mr. Nehru's fault. Of course it is. It should be. I should put. I really like this question. Yeah, there are so many Barcelona fans. I really like that. Now I'm feeling bad that Messi might be staying in Barcelona. He wants to leave. He's done well. He should be let to go. Anyway, that's a discussion for another time. Let's go to the next one. This I can tell you. I don't know what you guys have written and how many of you have written one or the other. Holistic view of running a business is the answer that many people give to. I told it out merrily in all my interviews many years ago. I did not even know what holistic meant. Right? So they tell you to say holistic, you just stick holistic in and then pray they don't ask you what holistic means. I don't think anybody has a convincing answer for what does this holistic mean. What else is there? Wonderful. I was hoping that the existential question would come out on top, and it has. Lovely. So we had to put one question in, which is like more of a survey. Otherwise, our marketing guys would have killed me. Fine. So please give out your honest answer. If it is other, please stick it in comments and say where you heard about us. We'd love to know that. I mean, it's funny that we've been around for so many years, and only now we want to do this exercise properly, seriously. So please tell us where you heard about us. That'd be lovely. Lovely. So YouTube is good for us. Word of mouth is good for us. Two things I would have loved to see. I think YouTube answer is biased because we are conducting this on YouTube. But word of mouth would have come out on top. Lovely, guys. Next one. Bharat would have loved this question. Dear Bharat is on leave, and so he's got more important things to do right now than be here, and we're all very supportive of that idea. So, but he would have loved this question. He spent eons answering this in multiple fora, and it never ceases to amaze us how many people want this particular question answered, even though nobody's competent enough to answer that question. Hey, Bharat would have been thrilled to know that many people think that is indeed the big question. That is indeed the big question. Last question. I've not finished the syllabus yet. That's a good one. That's really a good one. And wonderful. I'm going to go back to the screen. Then click this, click this. Hi guys, I hope you can see me and hear me clearly now. Lovely session. I had a blast. I've never really been a DJ at a party in my life, so this was quite similar to that. I amp up and down volume. I had lots of free time. It was very relaxing, fun exercise. I really enjoyed myself. I hope you did as well. Now would be a good time to take a mock, to prepare, to do a bunch of different things. Happy Teachers Day to all of you. This is a lovely video by, I think Tim mentioned his name is, who talks about how teaching is good for everybody, how everybody should teach. Fine. So this is you should definitely. Anyway, I had a strand of thought and I seem to have lost it because I started reading the comments and a bunch of things here. Anyway, it's inconsequential. Probably better that I don't share that. All the best, guys. Put your head down, prepare for it well. We will continue to have these kind of fun sessions every now and then as well. The learning part is important, but we should have fun. We should have some amount of celebration. As a Messi fan, I was disappointed that he wanted to that it had come to this, but I'm just not disappointed that he's. I would have been happier if he had left. I think he's done to. He's been 15 years. He's been a wonderful player. He won them everything, and he's led from the front on occasions. He's been marvelous. And if he wants to leave, these guys should just say, "Hey, carry on, go, do your thing." And so, teach well, study with fun. Have a great weekend, great Sunday. I'll catch up with you sometime next week or the week after again. Adios, guys.